BalanceWare, next generation trial balance software, designed for the pressures of a demanding tax season. Hello, and welcome to our 3-minute video on getting started with BalanceWare. If you just installed our software and are wondering, where do I go from here? This video is for you. We'll explore adding clients, opening existing clients, opening sample companies, and closing clients for the next year. In addition, we also recommend the advanced folder management video, which goes into detail on how BalanceWare uses the folder system on your computer and creates client data files. Today, we'll assume advanced folder management is turned on, which it is by default. I won't say much more on this subject in this video, so please do browse our YouTube channel or help section, which lists all of our videos, locate advanced folder management, and give it a watch. I recommend it highly. In addition, we'll also briefly take a look at the Auto Cloud feature, and if you find that interesting, watch our cloud video, which goes into a bit more detail than we will today. So, let's start with sample companies, which can be found on the Help and Settings tab, right next to the About button. There are 4 entity type sample companies, and a statement writer company, used primarily for getting acquainted with BalanceWare's custom financial statement writer. The entity type sample companies are all annual engagements, designed to demonstrate financial statement structure and tax line assignments. If you wish to explore interim processing, we recommend the Statement Writer Company, which will also offer an opportunity to explore the process of creating customized financial statements. If you've worked on a sample company in a prior session, and wish to resume, select the Do Not Overwrite option. To start with a fresh sample company, use the Overwrite Existing File option. We'll go ahead and use the individual entity, with an overwrite. Opening the sample individual entity company, by clicking on Proceed. The title bar displays the open company, and period. The period can be changed on the Write-Up tab, by clicking on Interim Processing, and then selecting a beginning and ending month. With a couple exceptions, all of the software features can be explored with sample company files. The 2 exceptions are the cloud and document management. Returning to the Client tab, let's open the Client Profile form, which opens in a locked state. To allow editing, click on the Edit button, or press F12. On this form, we can declare the entity type, fiscal year dates, titles for financial statement, the financial statement footer, and define the closing options. This sample company is a calendar year 2018 file, which can be rolled over to the next year, simply by selecting the Year-End Close button. Note, we are now processing the subsequent year, which is January to December 2019. If you wish to return to the prior year, select the Recent button, and then select the appropriate client and year combination from the list of recent clients. Existing company files can be opened with the Open button on the Client tab. First, select and open a client folder, then select the proper year, and click on the client file, which is an Access database, with an ACCD-B file extension. By far, the easiest way to open a client is from the Recent button, which displays a list of all the clients opened previously, with the most recent on top. You can toggle the sort order to alphabetical and at any time, enter a character on the keyboard to find the next client name, starting with that letter. So far, we've opened a client from a file explorer, opened a sample company, and created a new client file, by performing a year-end close. Next, we'll look at creating a new client file, from scratch. From the Client tab of the ribbon, in the Client section, we'll use the Add button to start the process. The Advanced Folder Management dashboard opens and requests a bare minimum amount of information about the new client. The required fields are nickname and fiscal year dates. That is all. The other field is a setting for network users, and there is an option to disable automatic folder management, which is discouraged, because major features will no longer be available with AFM turned off. For the client nickname, we recommend the name staff use around the office. Makes sense, right? After pressing OK, on the next screen we indicate an entity type, and the folders and files are created for this client year combination. The Client Profile form opens next, where we can complete the remaining information fields for this client. Lastly, you can store and share client files and documents in the BalanceWare cloud by going to the Help and Settings tab and enabling Auto Cloud. Auto Cloud will store the client file in the cloud, and Auto Docs will, you guessed it, store your client's documents in the cloud as well. No other considerations are necessary, and you can turn Auto Cloud on and off freely. The cloud is useful for backup and to share clients among multiple staff, in multiple locations. A word about security. All items shared in your BalanceWare cloud account are encrypted, using 256-bit encryption, an industry standard. Thanks for watching this 3-minute video, and we hope you enjoy using BalanceWare software. And remember this, our support team is responsive, and most issues are resolved in minutes. So, call, email, or text a message. We'll get right back to you. All the contact information is available from the About button on the Help and Settings tab. We hope you find our 3-minute videos informative. Visit us on the web for the latest developments. Why not download our 30-day free trial? And please, let us know what you think. We value your feedback. Till next time, this is Tex Tilson for BalanceWare. Powerful tools to help you manage engagements.